Okay, let's go to the stonemason outpost. Okay, back to our voices. Hold on. He was the nerd voice.
We should ask for directions.
She looks busy.
Bah, I'm sure it's fine. Hello. Is there something special about that big rock?
Yes, come look at this.
It's... Period. This looks like... Nah, it must be my imagination. Ahem, so what are those?
Oh, sorry. What are those?
Fascinating is what they are. These runes are the oldest form of writing known to us.
What's up, my random username? What's going on, buddy? I'm always BRB. Well, you're welcome to come in and take off, man.
Who's us?
Traveling historians, of course. You fat nerd. Or at least that's what's left of him.
No way. You're a traveling historian? Nice to meet you. My name is Gorl. Gorl.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Teaks.
Teaks?
What a name.
So are your friends always as quiet, or they're kind of staring at me? It's kind of rude, you know?
Nah, Zell and Valerie are fun. They've been just sealed away to study the sky for too many years.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Magic hair. Enchanted cloth pieces.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point! You're solstice warriors.
We...
I knew it!
Oh my god. Well, calm the fuck down. Lady, somebody bonk her.
A traveling historian's best friends. Period, period, period. I mean... Well, someone's excited.
I thought Garl was something. Hey guys, Teaks has an offer for us that I think it's worth hearing her out.
Sure, what's up? Period, period, period. I'm not sure how to explain it properly, but it's about my book.
Question mark, question mark.
Nerd! Not wrong.
Why don't you eat with us tonight, Teaks? This place is perfect to set up camp. I like your pink hair.
Oh, well. Don't be shy, we're happy to have you.
Yeah, plus your turn. Plus you have to try Garl's cooking.
That's Carl. Carl!
Okay, thanks.
That's it. One stew coming right up.
Oh, now he's working out.
Thanks again for the food, Garl. You really are a pretty good cook.
Glad you like it. You're welcome to join us again anytime.
So you're the very last traveling historian? At this point, I might as well be the first. It's been so long since all the
grimoires. That's hard to say.
were burned.
The what now?
Yeah, exactly.
Lore grimoires. Every traveling historian has one. And had one, I suppose. They're enchanted books that write themselves by touching artifacts with stories to tell.
Well, isn't that fucking fancy?
Whoa.
A traveling historian's duty is to make the lore grimoire as full as possible before passing it on to a new recruit. It's like a Pokedex, but, more useful because it's about history instead of a bunch of random-ass animal facts. There used to be a guild and a whole bunch of us, but now there's just this believer here. Which leads to what I've been meaning to ask.
Shoot.
So you see, the best thing a traveling historian can ask for is adventurers. Keep an eye out for them. I don't have a way to pay you, but if you wouldn't mind grabbing any artifacts you stumble upon during your adventures, I'd be happy to share their stories with you. Sounds fun! And how will we find you if we're always traveling? Don't worry about it, I'll just drop by your campfire whenever you're out and in the open. It's a perfect setting for telling stories.
Story time by the campfire? Sign me up.
Great! Just bring me any artifacts you find and we'll see how many lore grimoires react.
How many stories do you have so far?
Just the one. It was empty when I found it, but that's okay by me. I plan on discovering enough to fill the entire volume.
Thank you, Mia. That's the spirit.
This is the first story wrote itself when I stumbled upon a very old pirate earring. That's when I knew I was holding a real lore grimoire. They were thought extinct. What's the story about? A ghost pirate ship called the Vespertine.
Oh.
I can read it for you if you want. Feel free to ask.
We find any more foodstuffs? Oh, I did. Go ahead and make that, please.
Nah, it's an outer nerd, I promise you.
There we go.
I didn't even know traveling historians were a thing. Wonder how many of them there used to be.
Story time by the campfire, sign me up. I'll just drink this soup. I don't know why I'm chewing a bowl of soup. It's a little awkward.
Hey, want to hear a story?
Yep.
Which one?
Vespertine.
Of all the recorded hexes and acts of bewitchment, few are as dreadful as the curse of the Vespertine. This story takes us back centuries to a time when certain band of pirates ruled the seas. You know, the evil, stabby kind. Stormcaller was the name of their captain. He was once the most powerful wind mage the world had ever known, and decided the life of magic was stupid, and that sailing around on the ocean when you can summon wind and be unstoppable, and stealing shit from other pirate ships and regular ships, and just making all kinds of money, that was the best life. Oh, hold on, I got away from me. And then their navigator, Hortense, remains to this day the shrewdest mariner on record. Combining Hortense's skill and Stormcaller's magic, some would say their ship was faster than light itself. That's physically impossible, but that's what some people would say because they're stupid. The crew went on many adventures and accumulated countless riches. One day, the inevitable happened. Hortense, whose first love was music, announced that she wanted to quit the pirate life and devote herself to art all full time. Ever a firm believer that the real treasure is the treasure one finds along the way, Stormcaller took her resignation harshly. Utterly insulted, he stopped conjuring wind for the sails and locked the ship right in the middle of the ocean. And we shall remain here, he said, till our navigator gets that silly idea out of her head. But Hortense had already made her final decision. Days went by, both of them sulking while their crew begged that they reach some resolution. First they ran out of patience, then out of food, and eventually out of drinkable water. Then one day after sunset, the pirates, driven by mad hunger, decided, just tell him you'll give it up, you dumbass! Then when we get to shore, you can fucking leave! At first, they mutinied and made their captain walk the plank. If it was that easy, I don't know why they didn't just fucking do it on day one, to be honest. And as they sank into the abyss, Stormcaller cursed his crew and conjured an eternal prison. In the Sea of Nightmare, he would channel a deadly storm for them to endure forevermore. Over the century, the crew members lost their minds to this ghastly place until only Hortense remained. To this day, the battle goes on in the Sea of Nightmare, Stormcaller's hatred pitted against the navigator's sheer will. Some say Stormcaller's fury will one day sink the ship, while others believe he will eventually bow to the indomitable Hortes. Legend has it she gets a short break once a day for but a few seconds at the precise time the curse is first conjured. Countless sailors and fishermen have reported sightings of a legendary ghost pirate ship that appears at dusk. They call it the Vespertine. While some have half a mind to climb aboard the ship in search of treasure, most avoid sailing at dusk, because it's dark out and it's spooky and whatnot. Fear of being sucked into the sea of nightmare, also a valid concern. The end. Well, how'd you like the story? Are you gonna say anything, or? Oh, you're just walking away. Okay. I see how it goes.
Alright. It was a magical story.
Good night, folks.
Oh, look, a save point.
A boat ride to the Wraith Island? That might be a challenge given the situation with the lift.
Question mark, question mark.
Probably nothing you can't figure out. Which way is it? East of here, along the path. Mind if I stick around for now? We have the same destination.
The more the barrier.
Garl, quit thinking with your dick. Alright, here we go. Save the game. Oh, Garl.